Over the years, the media, most especially broadcast media, have been a significant mechanism in proliferating swift justice for people, especially the less privileged. One of such programs that help individuals who have been deprived or cheated get the justice here in Osun State is Ebamikoya. In this report, Toby Sanusi chronicles how the media proliferate justice outside courts at almost no cost.
72-year-old Ghazali Oladimeji had bought about 5 acres of land from a royal family in a suburb area of Osun State some years back, and he had owned the land ever since. However, Mr. Oladimeji started receiving threats from a man claiming ownership of part of the land for himself years later. The claimant, who is now deceased, was ready to devise every means, including the litigation, to claim ownership of the land. What could distraught and helpless Oladimeji do is only a scriptwriter for local entertainers who hardly get commensurate pay.
Yeah, I don't know lawyer, I don't know police, I don't know judges, but I face my code.
Sequel to threats received, Mr. Oladimeji headed to Rave FM, where he met Segun Makinde, the host of a conflict resolution-based program, Ebamikoya.
Somebody advised me to go to the Rave. I get Mr. Olanipekun. I explained everything for the Mr. Olanipekun. Olanipekun direct me to Segun Makinde. So Segun Makinde is to try.
The land dispute became a battle between the have and the have-not, and in this case, Mr. Oladimeji was the have-not. It was about to be ripped off his property. The media became his go-to court, which did not cost him anything but transportation fare.
Yes. My paper is original, but somebody jack my land. Why? But the man is ready to court, ready to police station, but me, I don't know anything. I'm going to the rape. So rape is said to everything. How long did it take? It's about 3 weeks.
But for the influence of Rave FM's Ebamikoya program, Mr. Oladimeji would have been dragged to court and most likely lose his property. In another case, an artisan in Osun State, Kayode Adebayo, who wants a better life outside his country, paid a travel agent the sum of 150,000 naira in total as installment for a trip to Canada, only for his hope of seeking greener pastures outside Nigeria to be dashed after his passport was changed to Dubai visa by travel agents.
Right, and I told them then that I have intention of traveling to Canada due to the situation of the country, just to go and find ways of surviving or whatever. And they gave me the list of the amount that I will pay. Then I deposited, maybe, I think if I could remember, maybe 150,000 or what. Then I submitted my passport or whatever. But later on, the day they promised me, when I went there, I noticed that I saw maybe a Dubai visa on my passport. And I said, this wasn't our discussion. I said I'm traveling to Canada. Why Dubai visa on my passport? They try to turn everything against me that no, I need to have to. That's exactly how they told me then.
After hearing the case on Rave FM, Mr. Adebayo was able to recover more than half of his money from the travel agent.
And they only refunded me 90,000 naira, not everything. Because Mr. Segun Makinde really tried that time. He later persuaded me that I should all take it like that and forget and let the history.
Not only is the program Ebamikoya serving purpose for the underdogs or less privileged, the swift process it takes to resolve cases makes it a go-to judiciary for many, including the rich. Mr. Adebayo and Mr. Oladimeji are just few out of hundreds of people that have had their cases resolved via just a radio program without having to approach the courts. However, while the Ebamikoya program continues to serve mediation purposes without charging the beneficiaries, there is a price to be paid for it. The anchor, Mr. Makinde, and the lawyer, Oluwayemisi Ogunshua, who renders judicial services on the program for free, say they are both passionate about fighting for people's rights, but they pay the price by risking their lives to handle difficult cases.
I've been on the program one day when one man told me categorically that You see, lawyer, you want lawyer, I give you 2 weeks. You will go and meet with your ancestors. About a week later, my boy almost, I don't know, he said he went to change our changeover or something, and the house got fire. Simultaneously, Segun Makinde's house caught fire. The same time, we knew it was not natural, but I was just blessing God that nothing happened to my kids. So a lot of challenges as a woman. As a woman, you see some men calling you, threatening you outside. Oh, you are the one that is giving judgment, Abi. You are the one that don't go back to that place again. Don't do this, don't do that. But what do? We just have to make sure that the program continues. We have seen a day where they have brought thugs in front of rave, that they are waiting for us to come out.
I always advise at times to settle out of court. And that is what we have been doing for almost 5 years now on Ref FM through Ebamikoya. And the Lord has been taking control because through Ebamikoya, both parties are happy, because we try to settle the matter in a way that when they see themselves, even outside Ref FM or Western Spring Television, they will still embrace themselves. There have been so many kings that were invited to our programs, and justice were done, despite the fact that they are kings.
Unlike normal litigation procedure that is usually elongated and many times frustrate the plaintiff or defendant's hope of getting justice, Ebamikoya program has a bit of leverage.
When you take such a case to police station, at times it may not favor you. But when you come here, I notice that all those big men, they will not want the radio station to be mentioning their name. So due to that, they will have it in mind to even accept on them in order to quickly resolve the issue on the ground. So that is what I noticed in Ebamikoya. So they are really trying for Nigeria. Let me say less privileged rather.
Also, many Nigerians have lost faith in the judiciary owing to the corruption that some judges have been enmeshed in. The United Nations Office on Drugs and Crimes and the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, ranks the Nigeria judiciary as the second highest receiver of bribes in the country. However, not all hope is lost for the underprivileged as the media continues to mediate and resolve disputes for people whose rights have been violated at almost no cost. Toby Sanusi, Western Spring Television News.